Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Please introduce myself. My name is Muhamad Rizki Solehudin. I am student at the Tasikmalaya Prodi Diploma 3 Nursing School. In my video this time, I will tell you my story during the third semester of my English lectures. Happy watching, guys. Semester 2 is over, and semester 3 begins. When I look at the recent lecture schedule, I was surprised to find out that during the third semester there was an English course, and I thought to myself, English is still in college, and then my mind got mixed up with excitement and fear.
Oh my God!
Thrilled that I was able to study English with my classmates in college, and frightened that I was not yet fluent in English. Before I continue, let me tell you a little about my experience of learning English. Well, earlier, I had also learned English about the basics from elementary school to high school, from reading it, expressing it, and remembering it. All of this I did in earnest, even though sometimes it was funny to feel strength in a foreign language. Outside school, I sometimes learn English by listening to music from the West. The first Western music I liked so much was Bruno Mars, music called Grenade, and sung by Patin Sidkia Lubis on TV looking for talent in my elementary school days. And since then I've enjoyed listening to Western songs. After I graduated from high school, I started studying English in an application called Duolingo. This application is great for learning English for beginners, but I started getting bored because learning English by myself was boring to me. And finally, Alhamdulillah, now in the third semester there's a very enjoyable and not boring English course because I can learn English with my best friend and lecturer, Mr. Erwin. In this English class, although I'm still a beginner, I still struggle and strive to be able to learn English because English is an international language that is very beneficial to myself later on in the working world. The first time I learned English in class, I learned it very differently when I was in school. On campus, when entering English, everyone applied the rules. Both teacher and student were required to use English without the presence of Indonesian, except for translation. And at the same time, I was shocked and panicked because I could not speak English, and it was also what challenged me to speak English. Then, each English lesson, the teacher assigned the student a task of making an exciting video about health in the English language. These tasks are interesting for me because this time I was given the task of making dialogues, physical examination, and engaging in conversation in the English language around health. And also, the task became more interesting because it was done with friends who acted as a patient or a company. Besides, with all these course, I took pride in myself for being able to make a video in English and then post it on my own YouTube channel for everyone to see. Even though this third semester is going to be over, I hope English courses are still available in the next semester because I love learning English with my friend and it's really fun. Thank you for watching and I hope the video will be useful to you. And I apologize for any deliberate or unintentional error. Thank you very much for your support and see you in the next video. Salam anak kos.